Thanks to the knowledge of languages and the ability to translate my dance classes, I can convey to children my passion and my love for this art. My job is to communicate a story through the movements of body, so without using any words. When I was a child, I was fascinated by classical dancers who on stage appeared to be diaphanous and fragile creatures, and it was only as I grew up and began studying dance seriously that I realized that I actually need the strength and stamina of an athlete to perform their complex choreographies. I started to dance at the age of 4, and today I continue to practice this discipline. Since then, ballet has been my passion and my life, and it has also become my job. Moreover, my university allows me to practice languages during my ballet classes because I teach dance in international schools where I can constantly improve my languages. My dream has become true thanks to my passion, my seriousness, and my devotion. No-verbal communication between people is the process of sending and receiving messages without using either spoken or written words. It is the first element that people use to communicate. It is the primordial language which we have. In fact, children express their feelings through it. Dance is one of the earliest forms of nonverbal communication. Men started to dance in the primitive era during ceremonies or events. It is full of fantasy, harmony, and it has a universal language. It is a dream which becomes true every day, learning step by step the difficult profession of dancer. In dance, the body abandons customary gestures and yells unintentionally and without destination to a new time with neither limits nor constraints. This freedom allows people to express themselves unconditionally without a distinction between body and soul. I can demonstrate how it is not simple to teach children to dance and express their feelings without speaking. During the class, they learn the basic ballet steps and positions, which are important to prepare them for the final show on the stage. Well-stimulated children learn everything quickly and in the best possible way. In fact, they try to look and catch the steps of their teacher and tend even to copy his or her facial expressions. So, if you demonstrate with a smile and listen to their body and their need to express themselves, you will understand that they are not bound to pre-established patterns and preconceptions. They know how to use their imagination and they lose themselves in it. They have no inhibitions or fear of the mirror and of what they might see. Nowadays, there are dancers recognized as international icons. In Italy, there are two amazing interpreters. They are Roberto Bolle and Carla Fracci, talented artists who in a short time have become famous worldwide. When we talk about English dancers, we have to mention the international star Rudolf Nureyev and his historic partner Margot Fonteyn. Thanks to her artistic qualities, Queen Elizabeth II awarded her the title of Dame. Spain has a different tradition because in this country we can only talk about flamenco. Due to this popular tradition, there are not famous Spanish dancers except Tamara Rojo, who is the principal dancer of the Royal Ballet, and José Carlos Martínez, who is the principal dancer of the Opera of Paris, who in 2011 became the director of the company, La Compagnia Nacional de Danza. Thanks to it, he reached his objective to boost the art of classical and contemporary dance at national and international level. The aim of this thesis was to analyze more closely body language, the first form of communication used to express emotions when men still had not developed spoken language, through the figure of the dancer. I also focused on the history of dance, when it was born, and its major international performers, highlighting the differences between their cultures. Another element that made it possible for me to describe and explain certain parts of this decree thesis was my personal experience, through which I could express more accurately the difficulties, sacrifices, and obstacles that need to be addressed in order to achieve success and reach predetermined goals. At the end of my studies, I want to thank my family because has always supported me, and I am sure that at every moment of life I can count on their absolute and unconditional support. I also want to thank my supervisor Adriana Bisirri and all teachers, in particular Olga Colorado, Marilyn Scopes, and Claudia Piemonte, who from the beginning of my academic career to the degree thesis, with their competence and humanity, have guided and enriched my education.